Hey, Central New York. It's me, Bob Jokel with Hunt Real Estate, and it's again that time for the monthly housing market update for Onondaga County. And the January 2025 numbers were just released the other day by the Greater Syracuse Association of Realtors. And so we're going to look at those, and they look pretty interesting. But you know what? It's a new year, um, and we're going to see how this one plays out. We all know how the last couple of years went, with it being a very strong seller's market and rising prices. Interest rates have leveled off. They're all about 6.75% to 7% right now, and we're probably going to see that for quite some time. And it's typical winter here in central New York. The temperature was 12 degrees outside as of the start of this video. So I've got my warm shirt on. I'm ready to go. And before we get into the nitty-gritty of the figures, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you'll get all of these videos automatically, as well as other informative videos that I'll be putting out from time to time. And there's several other informative videos that are already on my YouTube channel that you can have access to. So let's look at the numbers. Now remember, this is the first month of the new year as far as the numbers are concerned. So the month-to-date numbers and the year-to-date numbers are the same. And that's the only time that happens in a year is in January. So you're just going to see the month-to-date numbers this time because it's also the year-to-date numbers. So let's take a look at what was going on in January. New listings for the month and for the year were up 3.8%, 303 new listings versus 292 new listings, and that's pretty marginal. Percent-wise, it may, seem significant, but we're talking 11 new listings, so that's a pretty flat number. Pending sales, which are homes that are under contract, waiting to close, were down 27.9%, 181 versus 251. Now, why is that? Well, we've been struggling with inventory every month for the last 2.5, 3 years. And so the fewer houses that are on the market, the fewer houses are available for sale, the fewer houses that are going to be sold. So that's why there's fewer houses pending right now. We're going to have to see an increase in inventory before we start to see those numbers come up. Closed sales were down 2.2%, 263 closed sales versus 269. That's only a difference of 6 closings, which is again not very significant from a raw number standpoint. But again, the inventory's been pretty consistent over the last couple of years, and so these are the flat numbers that we're seeing now. Days on the market until the house is sold was up 13.6%. 25 days on the market versus 22 days on the market. So these numbers are starting to creep up. And some of the reasons for that is that the prices of homes have continued to go up. People are listing their homes at a higher price based on past sales, which only makes sense. But the higher the price of the homes, the longer it takes them to sell, because there's fewer people that are capable of buying those homes. So we're starting to see them creep up. I know it's only 3 days, 25 versus 22, but if you go back to some of my reports from a year ago or a year and a half ago, it was 10 days on the market or less. So things are starting to creep up just a little bit as far as how long homes stay on the market. Having said that, let's look at the prices of homes. The median sale price, which is the best indicator of what's going on, was up 14.1%, 245,000 this January versus 214,750 last January. That's quite a hit. That's over $30,000 increase in median home price sales. Okay. again, it's a product of supply and demand. There's just not enough nice houses in areas that people want to buy for the number of buyers that are out there. So the houses are still selling for more. The average sale price was up 19.6%, $289,934 versus $242,366. Again, that's quite an increase. You're looking at $47,000 in price increase. That's a lot. Now, a lot of that is because the inventory of resale homes is still low. So anyone building new construction, those homes are a lot higher priced than most of the resale homes. So that's going to increase the average sale price, which is why we always say the median is the best place to look. Now, with the prices increasing, an interesting statistic is the percent of list price received. Remember, the percent of list price received is the percentage, it's the ratio between the actual sale price and the price the home was listed at. So it was down 2% this January versus last January, 101.2% versus 103.3%. So we're getting really close to percentage of list price received being full asking price. A year ago we were anywhere from 105 to 106, 107% of list price received. So why is that? Well, the asking prices have gone up, and we are still seeing multiple offers on a lot of homes, but we're not seeing 15, 20, 25 offers. We're seeing maybe 3, 5, 7 offers on homes. So there's a little less competition. So we're not seeing homes sell for a crazy amount above full asking price because the competition is just not there, and the homes are already priced higher than they were in the past. So combining those two things, we're looking at the percent of list price received kind of ticking down a little bit. The inventory of homes for sale, which is very interesting, is up 40.9%, so basically 41% this January versus last January. 534 homes in inventory versus 379. Again, why is that? Well, we've got a lot of what we call phantom listings out there, which are new construction listings, homes that really don't exist right now, but they're showing you what you could build on a certain lot in a certain area, and that's usually a starting price. Okay. In addition, homes are staying on the market a little longer, and we've seen houses coming back on the market, either buyer's remorse, or the homes didn't appraise, or there was a bad home inspection, because we're starting to see more home inspections again. Any number of reasons why there's any number of reasons why a house could come back on the market, and when it does, it just comes into inventory. It doesn't come in as a new listing. The month supply of inventory, which is how long would it take to sell out the entire inventory that we have right now under current market conditions. So the month's supply of inventory was up 45.5% this January versus last January. 1.6 months worth of inventory versus 1.1 months worth of inventory. So that means it would take a little over a month and a half under current market conditions to sell out the entire inventory that we have out there. Despite the fact that it's up 45.4%, it's still a very strong seller's market. It's under 2%. It's under 2 months worth of inventory. As I've said before, 4 to 6 months worth of inventory is a balanced market. Anything under 4 months worth of inventory is a seller's market. Anything more than 6 months worth of inventory is a buyer's market. So it's going to be interesting to see how 2025 progresses. Keep watching. I'll give you the updates every month. If you want to know what's going on from a market standpoint in your specific neighborhood, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to work up a report for you showing you what the market is in your zip code or in your school district. It'd be very easy for me to do. I'd be happy to do it for you. We get together and go over the numbers. Also, if you or anybody you know is thinking about buying or selling a home, please reach out to me. I'd love to get together with you and help you to achieve your goals. You'll be glad that you reached out to me. So I hope you're having a great day. Again, I hope you'll reach out to me. Don't forget my YouTube channel with other informative videos on there about the real estate market in our town. And I hope to hear from you.